In today's unicorn-obsessed world, the magical horned creature has become a symbol for beauty, confidence, and standing out from the crowd. There's a lot of pressure on them to live up to this unrealistic image of what a unicorn should be. Simply light her magical appendage and watch the loneliness and regret melt away, slowly revealing the majestic equine she has always truly been on the inside. We teamed up with creepy critters to share this really fun rainbow cake and the most magical unicorn cake topper ever. If you're interested in getting a Rainbow River figurine, the link will be down below in the description box. When starting off a cake recipe, I always like to line my pans with parchment paper first. Simply trace an 8-inch pan, layer it with more parchment paper, enough to cut out 6 circles. For this project, I did buy 3 8-inch cake pans from Dollar Tree to save myself some time. I recommend you guys doing the same because it's not going to be fun waiting for 6 different layers of cake to bake at a time. Go ahead and line your pans with the parchment paper and then set this all aside. You're going to need all the space you can get while making this cake. To start on our actual cake, in a large bowl, add in 4.5 cups of cake flour. We'll just be adding in all our dry ingredients here. Add in 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder, one teaspoon of salt. Whisk this all together and then set it aside because you're gonna need all the room you can get to make this cake. I'm using a KitchenAid mixer right now, but I'm sure any stand mixer will do here. Add in 1.5 cups of unsalted butter, which also equals into 3 sticks of butter. 3 cups of delicious white granulated sugar. This is what makes the cake cake. Attach a paddle attachment if you have one. If not, just use the whisk attachment or whatever default attachment you have. Mix this on medium speed until it becomes light and fluffy, and that will take about 5 minutes. Add the egg yolk into the mixer, 1 egg yolk at a time, scraping the bowl as needed to make sure it is well incorporated. In another small container, combine together 2 cups of milk and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Bring back the dry ingredients you set aside earlier, and we're going to take the flour and the milk and we're going to alternate adding this into the mixer. Just continue mixing this for 3 minutes on medium speed. Now for the most unicorny part of this video, coloring the batter. Separate the batter into 6 different bowls in equal portions. To do that, I'm using an ice cream scooper that I got from Daiso for $1.50. Any ice cream scooper or maybe even a measuring cup will do. Color the batter, whatever makes you unicorn. I'm going to go with the standard purple, blue, green, and then the red, orange, yellow. You know, rainbow colors. I'm baking half of the batter first. Fill up the pans that you lined with parchment paper earlier with your cake batter. Bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit in a preheated oven for 20 minutes or until it passes the toothpick test. Since I'm baking half the batter first, whatever's left to the side will be covered with a lightly damp paper towel because I'm a little paranoid. Once the cakes started cooling down, remove them from the pan, wrap them up in saran wrap, and just throw them in the freezer. You could just work on them tomorrow. You deserve the break anyways. If you think you can keep on going, start on the frosting. I'm using my KitchenAid mixer again with the paddle attachment. Add in the butter, about a pound or 2 cups of butter. Beat the butter on medium speed until it's smooth. Just gradually add in the powdered sugar, about 8 cups worth. We're just going to slowly add 1 cup at a time. On low speed, add in 2 tablespoons of milk and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Mix until everything is thoroughly combined. If it needs to be more thick, add more powdered sugar. If it needs to be more fluffy, add in more milk. Before we start on the cakes, you kind of notice that all the cakes are a little bit on the dingy side. Take a little grater and just very lightly grate the sides until the vibrant colors come through. And do this for the rest of your cakes. This beautiful green color was hidden underneath this crusty color. I'm just using an Amazon cardboard box cut into an 8-inch circle for a base. Add a little bit of frosting. Add a little bit of frosting on top of your Amazon box so when you put your first cake layer, it won't slip off. And using a 1/8 circle piping tip, we're gonna just line the circles of our cakes and just pipe all around on the edges. If you want to add a filling, go ahead, but I'm just going to stick to more buttercream and we're just going to smooth it out in the middle. Add in your next cake layer and just repeat the steps until you run out of cake layers. Once you reach the top, go ahead and add in your last layer of frosting. To finish this cake off, I'm simply just gonna add this topper. This topper is a unicorn named Rainbow Rivers. I mentioned her earlier that I got her from Amazon by Creepy Critters. When you buy this topper, it comes with 2 unicorn horn candles that you can light up, and once the candle melts, you can watch this unicorn cry her eyes out. It's very hauntingly beautiful, and I'm sure everyone at a party would go crazy over this. And then again, the link to this product will be down in the description box. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to watch me on my previous video. Follow me on all my social media sites. And bye!